up, everybody? You're listening to The Rap with Rye, and I'm your host, Rye Nairi. Today, I have the pleasure of speaking with Miss Kierra. She's going to tell us some things about herself, and she's going to pretty much introduce you to her world, what it is that she likes to do and what she set out to do. So how are you doing today, Kierra?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Awesome. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Kierra Sampson. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm 15 years old, and I moved to California to pursue a modeling career, also in acting and singing. I've been modeling since I was young. I would say it's in my blood, but I don't know any other models in my family, so I guess I'm a new breed.
Okay,
so, yeah.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that, and that's your dream, right?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. All right, and how long have you wanted to be in fashion?
I wanted to be in fashion since I was 6. I had a dream that I was walking the runway, so I was like, yeah, I think that's what I want to do.
So you just woke up one day and said, I'm going to do this, and nobody's going to stop me? Nobody. Okay, you hear that? She's a boss, y'all, already. She said nobody going to stop her. Have you had any kind of past experiences within the fashion industry, like with modeling or designing clothes or anything like that?
Well, while I was young, I always designed clothes, like sheets and cut up pants and shirts, and I actually got a chance to walk the runway recently and also model for a TL modeling company, so
nice.
I've had some experience.
And that's interesting. You said you cut up sheets. What did you make out of the sheet? I'm just curious.
I would take like a bed sheet, and I would like cut the head out and like cut the arms out and make like I would wrap it around to make like an elegant dress.
Really?
Or like cut it to make like a jumpsuit or like a little shirt or something. So.
And you would wear that, and would your siblings wear it as well?
I wear it, yeah.
Around the house, okay. You never wore it outside?
No.
I need to know, like, what were your kind of like replies or responses from people if you wore something like that? Because it sounds interesting.
It does.
Okay. Do you still do that?
I think it's more on like a mature level now. So like if I make something, I definitely will wear it out. And
okay.
Whatever I make, it's like, like, oh, that's.
But from the bed sheets.
I don't know if I would wear it out yet. I don't know if I have.
Girl, you got to wear. It's your design. You gotta wear it.
Sure.
I need to know. So I follow your Instagram. I need to see these bed sheets. Okay.
I would definitely.
Because I might want to order something.
Right.
Bed sheets. You never know.
Okay.
All right. What do you hope to gain from your career goals?
I hope to gain the confidence for other girls who don't have confidence, and for the chance to speak out for other girls. For curvy models who have a shape and who doesn't know, like, oh, I won't be able to be model because I have too much curves or too much hips, that you still can be a model, just a different one, same thing to me.
Yeah, absolutely. We are all beautiful in any shape or size. It does not matter. We should never be discriminated against.
Right.
And I appreciate you wanting to create that platform for a lot of us who are out here who are maybe afraid to like pursue our dreams and our goals because we feel like the way we look is holding us back. So I think that's awesome that you're doing that. Keep up the great work. You're welcome. Now, how would you describe your support system?
I would say my support system is my parents, and I would say that it's pretty strong. It's pretty strict also, but who doesn't have strict parents to a certain wise? So I would say it's really good. They let me know all the downfalls about being a model, people talking about you, certain people not liking you because of how you're shaped. But they also tell me about the good stuff. I'll get to meet famous people like Miss Tyra Banks, which I'm looking forward to. So I would say my support system is really well.
Okay. So your mom and your dad are your managers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Nothing wrong with having your parents as your managers.
Right.
They raised you, so they know what's best, and they're always going to guide you in the right direction.
Right.
So that's good. Now, what about your siblings? Do your siblings support you and your dreams and your goals?
My siblings support me because I support them. I feel like we all support each other because we all have many talents that we all want to portray, and I feel like they support me.
Well, that's good. That's good. And you're a twin, right?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. So your twin sister, she's like conjoined with you at the hip, or she's trying to do her own thing?
My twin sister has her own thing. She's a singer, and so she's trying to get her music out there and be a singer. People would think that, since you guys are twins, you're so close, you guys want to be the same thing, but it's completely opposite.
Really?
We have different personalities, different people. So, yeah.
But do y'all have that twin tuition? Like y'all can pick up on each other's vibes and stuff?
Sometimes, like, let's say if we're talking to somebody and like we'll be like, nah. We'll be like, nah, that's not it. So I would say to a certain extent, but yeah.
Okay.
We don't finish each other's sentences or nothing like that.
Nothing like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. You ever been away from her for a long period of time and you miss her?
I'll say when we were younger and we would have to go to school and I would have different classes than her, I would just be scared to walk in the classroom by myself because everybody looks at you when you're new, and so it's like, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I just wanted to get a little bit of background about your little family, your twin sister, because you know that's love. That's always gonna be love, family love. That's what's important, right? Where do you see yourself within the next 5 years?
I see myself walking the runway representing curvy models. Hopefully, I'm still a teenager when I become a model, which I plan to be. And yeah, meeting all the famous people, traveling all over the world, modeling everywhere I can go.
Okay. So, are you open-minded when it comes to food? Because, you know, if you travel all over the world, you're going to go to, like, different countries and stuff, and there's going to be different cultures and foods and things like that.
I would say to a certain extent, because if it doesn't look right, I probably would leave it alone and stick to what I'm used to eating. But I'll say I'll try for the fun of it.
Okay. I'm pretty much the same way, girl, so I don't blame you on that. If you could take your craft on the road and go on tour with it, where would you go first and why?
I would go to New York because New York is known for fashion, and I just want to be mixed in all of it. So I would say New York because they have classes there. That's where models start off with the runway, and that's where I want to start off my career.
Okay. Yeah, New York is definitely a good place to be when it comes to that. So nothing wrong with that at all. It's definitely full of art, culture, different diversities. So you can definitely learn a lot from New York. I lived out there a few years once before when I was a little bit older than you. And I really enjoyed it. I loved my experience there. And I'm sure that you... Have you ever visited New York?
I have never been to New York, but I plan to go soon.
Okay. Well, you should definitely do that. How your parents take you?
I will.
You was a little hesitant there. How you gonna get there? You gotta have them take you, right?
All right. That's right.
All right. So, have you heard of LA Fashion Week?
Yes, I have heard of LA Fashion Week.
And what do you think of LA Fashion Week?
I think it's amazing. It's very powerful. You get to be known globally, and I see myself walking the runway like the other little models. So,
all right. We're going to get you in LA Fashion Week, girl.
Right.
We're going to work that out. All right. So, you definitely see yourself being a part of LA Fashion Week. Now, let me ask you, who are your top 5 favorite designers, and why?
I would have to say Rihanna for sure, Marc Jacobs, Coco Chanel, Cristobal Balenciaga, and Gustavo Gucci.
And why are they your favorites?
Because they all came out with an item or a product, and it's trending, and it is around the world, trending everywhere, and that's what I want my line to be, like trending as far as theirs did.
See, that's a smart girl. Making smart moves. She thinking money moves.
Right.
Money moves. Hey. Kierra, tell the audience how they can find you on social media if they wanted to follow you and learn more about Kierra and more about your fashion.
You guys can reach me on Facebook at Kierra Sampson and on Instagram at Keezy Breezy, KEZZI BREZZI.
Awesome. So I have it. You heard it here first on the Rap with Rye. I got to rap with Miss Kierra, and she gave you all the details about her fashion, what she wants to do with her fashion, how she has passion for it, and all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow your girl, Rynyree, on Instagram. That's RYNYREE on Instagram. Be sure to check out me and my mom's nonprofit, The Angel House. You can go to our website at theangelhouse.org. Be sure to go and check out our website and follow us on Facebook as well. If you have any questions about what we do and how we do what we do, it's definitely there on the website, and you can feel free to reach out to us as well, because we help women who are victims of domestic violence. So if you or someone you know are dealing with domestic violence, please immediately get help calling 911 first, or if you need to reach out to my organization, feel free to do that as well. And you can also contact the National Hotline for Domestic Violence. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll check you guys out next Thursday on another episode of The Rap with Rye.
I remember when you laughed when I cut my perm off and you rated me a 6. I was like, damn. But even back then with the tears in my eyes, I always knew I was the